Good morning. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I'm Amber. Let's see, we are working on our spring cleaning. Helps to type the right way. Yep, I'm on Tuesday. I don't see any chat. Is my chat not working? Oh, I didn't get the TV ready. I'll have to go upstairs in a few when he wakes up. There's all the chat. Why is my restream's not working, yo? It's showing nothing. That ain't right. What the world is going on? Good morning. Oh, the computer is not working. Good morning, Frizzy, and Mighty Ben is here to save the day. BB, Lisa, Len, and Anna, Grammy, Rita, Aaron. Good morning, Lori. Good morning, everybody. My chat isn't working on Restream. It says new comments will display here. Well, let's display some, please. Chat. If I click on show on stream, it shows me some random chat thing. Oh, now it's showing your guys's. I guess I'm gonna have to stay on YouTube to see. Can't see my camera now. Let me try something. Nope, I need the chat. All right, let's do this. No, I need that. I need that window to stay on top. There we go. Okay, now I got my camera in a way I can see the comments on YouTube. Maybe. Gotta put on live chat. Good morning. All right, so it is spring cleaning week. I did get 2 bags done yesterday that I started. So we're off to, oh, gosh darn it, I got rid of it again. Morning. Going to switch over the laundry. I may have to get up here in a minute because I almost forgot about the kids' TV this morning. Why are my comments not working on here? I don't know how to get it to come on. What was I going to do with this? Oh, yeah, I was going to bring up a random number generator. Random number generator. Between 1 and 20, because that's all I counted. I thought I had 22. Unless I was counting ones that aren't over here. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. Is there any upstairs that I have that's not down here? Nope. So I only have 15 or 16 crochets. Good morning, Jennifer. All right, generate 14. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. You'll never guess what number it just picked. What WIP it just picked for me to work on first. So 14 and then 11. I need at least 4. So 14, 11, 15, and 3. 14, 11, 14, 11, 15, and 3. Those are our first 4. Or do I just start with 1 and just work my way through it? Or do I randomly, pick every day? But different numbers. So if I get the same 4 numbers, I have to pick 4 different numbers. Hold on. I did mute and then I forgot to unmute. Sorry. Because my chat's not working. And so I was trying to fix it. Good morning, Tamby. This is my first WIP to work on. The Shalina shawl. My random number generator picked the Shalina. Oh, got something in my eye. Technology is really annoying me this morning. Monique! I miss Melissa G. Melissa G, where are you? And Rebecca, good morning. Huh, I don't see Melissa G. Unless, oh wait, hold on. Oh, she's with Monique. Okay, never mind. Melissa G, good morning. So yeah, I feel a little bit discombobulated because of how I have to have the chat. It's really annoying. Really, really annoying. So I can't get my chat to activate on Restream because it asks me to, like, the channel's already activated, so I don't know why. I think it needs to be restarted, but I don't want to restart it, So it's like, I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know. Just making it where I can't hardly see my camera. It's discombobulating. Blessing of Bellflowers. I just love that. Is a fun name. I'm working on a Shalina. Oh, I need to start my 20-minute timer. Not calculator. I need the clock. Discombobulated, y'all. Discombobulated. 20 minutes. All right. It's running. So we're gonna work on a whip for 20 minutes. I'm working on my Shalina. Like I said, I'm feeling a little bit discombobulated this morning. It's only Tuesday. Doesn't it, Frizzy? What did she say? The blessings of Bellflowers. I do like that name. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. We get to see Frizzy today. See, I don't need to worry about growing up. I never will. I just will not let whatever's in it out. It's like, wants to hold on to it. So I had I guess I had these thoughts in my head. This would be fun and exciting going through these whips, but working on them for 20 minutes. I'm like, well, what am I going to do during those 20 minutes while I'm working on them? It's almost like I needed to bring on the whips and just, talk my way through them and see if I really truly want to work on them and finish them, There's a couple I didn't bring on here, bring into my pile that's behind me, because one, I'm going to work on one of them regardless. It's knit but free on Ravelry. Hey, that's always a fun find when you can find one that's free and you enjoy it. What was I saying? Oh, the one I didn't bring on is the Minis Jelly Roll one. I haven't touched that one in a while. I need to pick that one up. I should include it in my whips pile, but I didn't. And then I took a couple out that I was like, I'm not going to finish these whips. So I left them out. I left 2 or 3 out of things that I started, and I'm like, I'm not going to finish this. Yay, tacos. So I made kind of a taco-y meal last night, only because it was one of the quicker ones to make at the moment. I could have made a couple different things, but I went with this. It was a Doritos. The guy that I found it from is on YouTube, and he calls it his Doritos Locos Casserole. It's like a Doritos Locos taco deconstructed but in a casserole. Hello, Jay. Good morning to you. We are spring cleaning whips very slowly, 20 minutes at a time on each whip. And I feel like almost this row on the Shalina is slower for me, because the last row that I did was a front post row, so it kind of tucks down a little bit behind. So yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling out of sorts. And my chat isn't working on Restream, so I'm having to have a separate window open on my computer. There's got to be a way to... Yeah. There we go. And then I can pull this one over here, can I? Oh, hold on a second. Where did that one go? I want that one. I want it right here. How do I get it back? Excuse me. Sorry, I'm having... Oh, here we go. Just can't see it. There we go. Alright, so I can turn that off. Nope. Oh, there we go. I can see the chat right there. It's going to be on the other side of the screen. I should move it to the right. Wonder if I can flip these around. Whatever. This is driving me crazy. How do I move it? No, reverse views. Oh my gosh. There we go. Now I've got the chat on my right. I split screened it. Yes, we're making things. Priorities. Yeah. Working on my spring cleaning, like, I don't know. I had like grandiose thoughts of how this would go. It'd be like fun and entertaining and like we'd, you know, get through all the things. I'm sitting here right now going, I don't think I'm going to get through these things very quickly. I know I'm going to be putting 20 minutes on at a time, but still, it's like, I don't know. It's just that discombobulating feeling this morning because of everything going on with the technology. I think that got me in a weird funk. Or I woke up in a weird funk. I'm not sure. I gotta call our orthodontist today and be like, look here. Y'all aren't running the right insurance because you ain't giving us a big enough discount. Because we shouldn't be paying that much out of pocket with our insurance. If we're understanding it correctly. So that's why I gotta call and get it set straight. But anyway, yeah, just it's so funny because I just had like I don't know what I was like. I should have planned it out a little better, I guess. Spring funk, maybe. I don't know. Good morning, Terry. Valerie, good morning to you. I'm in like a spring like purge mode, you know? That's what I want to do. Like I just want to put this down and like go through my WIPs and be like, look, seriously, I don't foresee myself finishing this. Funny enough, at least 2 of them are patterns of my own. I love them. I just don't want to finish them. I want to keep moving forward and finishing other things. Like this is one I do want to finish. I do want to finish this one. Because I am so close to getting to the colors that excite me on this, and that's what's pushing me. The up and down weather, yeah, that could be too. The cold and then warm and then cold and then warm. It's just, yeah, that needs to stop. You started a purge, it didn't go on too long. Yeah. I started and I go, oh, I need to get rid of all this, and this. And I'm like, and then I start doing it and I'm like, I can't. Yeah, so it's like, I don't know. More spots for the mushroom hat, so on. All the ribbons for my cancer wires, and so on. Octopus side. It's going to be a long day. But you will get a lot done, Erin. So, oh, that fan's off. That's why I need to turn the fan on. Oh, he just helped himself. He's up there watching TV. Hold on, let me do something real fast. I started another bag yesterday. So I had bag number 3 on my hook yesterday. And I'm kind of excited to work on it. Kind of. I don't know. This is why when I get in these funks that I love having you guys around, because I don't know, you guys are supportive, and you're, what's the word I was gonna say? My brain, it's right there on the tip of my tongue. You guys are supportive and uplifting, you know? Yeah, for some reason this row is slow for like getting into these tops of these stitches. Until I say something that's like through. Finally, I found some button pins for the eye pupils for the octopus. 3 weeks of trying everything, I give up. Hey, you found something. Yay! Amazing. Those octopus hats that you're making, holy guacamole, Erin. Motivating. Yes, that's the other one. Yes, that sounds right too. Motivating, uplifting, supportive. You know how to bring a girl out of her funk. What are some projects that you guys want to see on my channel? I know Grammy Rita loves her bags, and BB loves her ponchos. You know, so like we've got those already kind of going. So like, what is there anything else? Like, seriously, I know you guys say this is my channel, do what I want, but like, I need you guys to talk to me. When I say I need it, I need it. Like, I need the conversation. Because what happens is I may not always go with that idea, but it, like, talking it out and, you know, having that conversation helps me. So, oh, hold on. They are so much fun to make. Good morning, Jenny. Yeah, they recommend. I don't know if I want to make one of those hats. I saw a lady with a crochet octopus hat recently. She said she didn't make it. I was like, what? Buddy, I finished my scrap blanket also. Oh, see, you're finishing things, Erin. Good job. Like, I'm at that spring cleaning, like spring clean nesting mood where like all my whips behind me, I don't want to finish them. All. Like, I do want to finish this. Like, there's certain ones I want to finish, but like there's certain ones that are not certain ones. But like, I literally just want to go and have all this pile gone. I want to start fresh. And I can't do that because these whips need to be, you know, like they're not just going to get done by themselves. So I just need to figure out a system to get them done quickly. And so this was just my way of like working on them this week, just to maybe make some progress on them and hopefully maybe regain the motivation to finish them or just finish them. Man, I need to scroll on this page where I can't see this. It changes the number of people watching, and so that number, when it like flickers, it moves. It catches my eye, and I keep looking over at it. I'm like, I don't want to look at that number. I can like my own video though. Kojo for a couple weeks, and I'm back busting it out. Right, Frizzy, if only they finish themselves. I can't go any higher. If I come over here, if I expand my chat over a little bit, it hides it. So I have it hiding now. Trying to do this whole 20 minutes here. I just want to start fresh. Okay, be honest with me. Do you guys come on here and feel like I just whine all the time? Be honest. I feel like I'm being whiny. If I am, say, yeah, you are. But that's okay. We're still here. I don't know. I use this channel as, kind of like an outlet to talk. Man, I don't talk about everything on here. Not all the personal stuff. Just the fact that I'm in a funk. Ugh, I have to finish this row, y'all. I'm so close. How many seconds do I have left, though? It just shows, oh, I got like 4 minutes. I don't think I'm going to make it to the end of the row in 4 minutes. I'm not whining about my WIPs. That one, I've done it to myself. I know that. I can be honest about that, And I hear, well, you shouldn't have started them all, I should know better. I should know myself better. I like these bigger projects just take, especially with string, y'all. This is string. This string is like, I'm not used to it. You'd think I'd be used to it by now with as far into this thing as I am. But man, there's still a lot left of this cake because it's just string. Yeah, I'm trying to finish the row. You've been in a funk also. I think it's just, maybe it's the winter, funk, and, we're in spring now, and just that up and down weather, not helping. Because I do think when I get outside in the sunshine, it definitely helps the mood. Because you get out there and you're just like, this feels so good, just being outside in the nice weather. Lace weight on a 2. I'm using a 5mm with mine. So these stitches are very open and lacy. I will say that I've tried a few different hooks in my life, and these Clover Moors, they're just, I don't know. I haven't had too many projects come across my hook that I couldn't work on. Or that what am I trying to say here? I haven't had too many projects come across my hook that I've had issues with the hook not working. I think that's what I'm trying to say. So, like, even with this lace weight, it just, I feel like I can get my normal just crochet um, rhythm going, Yes, I'm not used to this string, but like, because it's a simple stitch work, like it's just double crochets after double crochets, I can work them a little quicker. I just want to finish this row. Even if my time runs up, I might go a slight bit over because I got 40 seconds left. I ain't finishing this row in 40 seconds. So we're just going to finish the row and move to the next one. Because, I know we said 20 minutes and then we put it down, but no. If Amber is in the middle of if Amber's this close to the end of a row, Amber's going to finish the row. So we'll just start the next 20 minutes when we start the next project. So if you're ready to start, if you got your projects with you, if anybody's doing this with me, I'd love to know. When I get done with this row, I'll pick up my next one and we'll put 20 minutes on that one. I'm trying to think what 15 was, because I don't remember where I had this one sitting. Oh, it was right. No. I don't know where I had this one sitting. Oh, wait, no, I think I do. I think I do. I think the one that's next is the one that was below the Shalina. I didn't number them. I just am trying to remember the order I had them in. And how I was counting. What direction I was counting. Good morning. Good morning, Marlene. Welcome in, welcome in. I need to turn the fan on. I'm getting warm. My neck is getting warm. I think I'm getting like flushed with blushing kind of thing. Whew. Hair be gone off my neck. It's so thick. But you know what? I like having the thick hair because I've been told that lots of people like to have the thick hair that have the thinner hair. So I'm blessed to have the thick hair that I have, even though I lose a ton of it every day. I hear geese flying by. Feels weird. Can't put my finger on it. I can't put my finger on it. I choose a WIP that I think I can finish in the time of the whole chat today, so sort of doing it with you, but not switch. Well, Rebecca, I understand you have birthday presents to get made for the end of the week. So by the end of the week, so I knew you'd be working on one thing, but I'm glad you are sort of doing it with me. So I need to get to the end of this row. I'm almost there. These are such tiny little stitches, so that's why it's taking me a few extra minutes. I think I'm going over an extra 5 minutes with this. Maybe 10, I don't know, because I still got a little bit. String does not make big stitches. And I got a few to do on each side of my peak. You have enough hair for 3 people? I know. I probably have enough hair for another person. I don't know if I have enough for that many, but I do have thick hair. So when it like sits on my neck like it was, it's kind of off my neck at the moment. It's on the back of my neck, but I got it off this. It was hanging right here on the side and making me warm. I got a bit of a reprieve for a minute. You had to pause birthday gift as I'm waiting. Oh, that's right. You had to get more yarn. I sure hope it gets delivered for you tomorrow and it doesn't get delayed. You're finishing a bucket hat. Nice. Bucket, bucket, bucket hat. I'm just trying to get to this end of this row. And not, and finishing the stitch without losing, I'm not explaining what I'm trying to say here. Like work quickly through the stitch without it like not completing the stitch, if that makes sense. Like when I pull it through the first 2 of the double crochet, sometimes it only snags the first one and doesn't go through both. So I have to back it up a little bit. And try not to make the stitches too big. quick, but not too quick. Almost done with this row. 2 more stitches to go. Chain 1 and find that last one. And join. All right. 1 more row down. I don't know that I completed the whole row, but I got that row done that I was in the middle of, I think. Where did I put the lid? Ah, right here. All right, so 15. Let me pull this one up. All right, so this is 15. I'm gonna go turn the fan on real fast. Oh, hey, it doesn't have to be crochet projects, Mighty Pen. It can be any project that you have going. This is spring cleaning of our WIPs, works in progress. It's not crochet. All mine are not crochet either. Well, it's still a style of crochet. One's Tunisian, or some are Tunisian and some are regular. All right. So this is my luck of the draw 13 that I started. And this one's going to be a tough one to remember. Because it is my side-to-side version of Creations by Jax's Spiketastic Granny that she did. So instead of doing it in a square, I was doing it side to side. And I don't know, I don't know what hook size I was using. I didn't write it down. I think I was using a 6.5. I think. Oh wait, no, I'm not supposed to be doing this one. I'm supposed to be doing a number 11. Not number 15. So I started down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is 11. It's my thermal stitch bag. Okay. Oh, hold on. 20 minutes. Go. All right, 20 minutes. I don't remember what size hook I was using with this. I thought I wrote this one down. I thought I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget the lot next time. Thermal stitch. I think I was using a 5. Either a 5 or a 5.5. Don't have it written down anywhere that I can find. I don't remember. Hello, Sharon. I didn't write it down. Thermal stitch. Okay, so the yarn recommends a 5.5. So I'm going to go with a 5.5 because I love this cotton, so I'm going to go with a 5.5 if I can find a 5.5. Oh, Lord. Oh, there's a 5.5. Oh, well, Hopefully technology works better for you than it does me today. Oh, hey, look, I have chat on there now. Oh, but it's like way behind. We'll just leave it off. It was showing, the last comment was Rebecca getting coffee a while back. All right, so I need to turn. And move that out of the way. Is my slip stitch? Okay, that's my slip stitch that's marked. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 5.5 because of the hook size recommendation. I don't always follow the hook size recommendation, but because this is a thermal stitch bag, I'm gonna go with that size because I want them to be tight stitches. I could go a little further down, but I don't think I went that far down. It's because thermal stitch is already a dense stitch anyway because of how it's done. So I don't think I need to go any smaller. And that's why I'm sticking with that. I should probably write it down while I'm thinking about it. Steven, I don't remember the stitch multiple I used on the Spike-tastic. That will be the next one I work on. I'm just going to write it down in my March list of things because, well, it's a whip that needs to be worked on. So thermal stitch bag. And then I'm going to put 5.5 millimeter. And I'm going to put a green dot next to it so I know that it's not a new whip. It's a whip that I'm still working on. I mean, I know it's not a new whip. That I can remember. But I mark it with a green dot because I'm bringing it over from the past. Same here, Sharon. It's getting a little better. I'm still a little bit in the weird discombobulated funk this morning. Like I said, I just want to have these whips reduced down to like 5. I think that would still feel like a lot, but I think that pile would look a whole lot less overwhelming and overstimulating and just over everything. Excuse me. I'm almost positive that that blanket I was using a 6.5 for, which is with other blankets. So I may have to dig it out of a different box. My 6.5s. So now that I have those leather straps, I might add the leather straps as I'm like losing things here. I might add a leather strap to this, but that means I'd have to go longer with this because the straps are quite long. And I think in order to make them work, my bag needs to be longer. So I don't know what color I would want to add on to this. On to the next one. Nice. Yay, Erin. Woohoo. Let's see. Is it work? Yeah, there you go. That's for Erin's finished project. Woo woo. Spring cleaning. Gotta love it. Like, I even tried to take a blanket that I had started, and I tried to see if I could fold it into one of those rectangular bags and make it one of those bags, but it's way too big at this point that It's actually, no. It would work. It's just, it's too long. It's too wide, is what I mean. Because we've made definite retirement plans, I just want to be there, and the last 8.5 weeks have me just wanting to skip ahead. That is, Rebecca, I can't, yes, I can relate to that thought process, not the retirement stuff, the fact that you're retiring and all that, but like, I can relate to that feeling that's giving you, if that makes sense. That's kind of like what I'm right now, where I just want to skip ahead and have all these done, and I just want to get to a point where I only have as many as I can count on my one hand of WIPs at the most going. It's so funny how I don't feel stressed, but like when I talk about it like that, I think I'm putting that stress on myself. That silent stress, like I feel like I'm putting a silent stress on myself that I don't think about until I talk about it like this. And all these things around me are stressful in a silently bad way that I choose to think positively about, so it maybe has less of a negative effect on me, I just hope I can have the mama bear in me come out enough that when I call the orthodontist and be like, you guys need to run our insurance because you're not giving us enough off. You're on square 47 of 63. That's awesome. That is awesome, Sharon. Awesome sauce. Having all these unfinished things and all the scrap yarn going, I have been feeling overwhelmed too. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yes. You guys are like speaking my inner soul right now. Erin and Rebecca. I want to undo the crud I've put on myself, And so I need help with that. I need to figure out what steps I need to take in order to sell the yarn, like have somebody sell it for me so I don't see it sold. Maybe what I need to do, although I'm really good at remembering though sometimes. Okay, let me rewind that statement. I'm not good at remembering. But like what I was going to say is maybe what I should do is I should just take a bunch of bags, put as much yarn in each one as I can, weigh them, and then say, all right, here's a XYZ poundage of yarn, and it be all acrylic, right? And be like, all right, this is how much I'm selling this bag of, and I'm not going to tell you what's in it because I'm going to wrap it up and close it up and try to forget what's in it. But that's the thing. My brain has this sneaky way of going, but you're going to remember what's in that bag, even though you should be remembering this over here that's more important. So like all the kids' homeschool stuff, they are on a curriculum currently, and they've only been on it for October, November, December, January, February, March. Not even 6 months yet, maybe. And I'm already going like, I need to get rid of all this school stuff we're not using, all these curriculums that we're not using. But I can't just throw them away. I should be crocheting while I'm talking about this. I can't just throw the stuff away. I could donate it, but my place to donate things is like Goodwill or our local like place that I take stuff to donate to, because I honestly just don't want to deal with trying to find somewhere to take it to donate to, like for homeschool people, like, So it's like, it just needs to, like, I just need someone to come through and just get rid of it for me. I'm retired, but I see so many things that I want to do that I find myself working on crochet more hours than when I was working. My yarn is upstairs in totes, and I usually just bring down what I need, but lately I have been just doing too many things. Also, like this hat I just finished, the person wanted more dots on it, so I had to work on it again after it was already done. Oh no, Erin, I'm sorry. So yeah, like, yeah, it's overwhelming on where to start. And some of them say to just start small, you know, and just do a little bit at a time, like 15 minutes at a time or something on a space. And it's still hard, you know. But I think what I need to do is just, I have a big tote full of my crochet makes that I've made in blankets. I think I need to empty it out and just sit there and go, all right, have we written in this book? Nope. All right, it goes in this bin. It's donating. I'm just going to take it somewhere and donate it. If it's been written in, it goes in the recycle bin, because I'm not gonna, yeah. If we've used it, it just doesn't feel right to donate it or try to sell it. So I just recycle at that point. Yep. I do not have a regulator. No, we just, and that's the thing is, I keep the work that they work on, and, you know, I store away the work that they work on. So if for some reason someone from the state wanted to come check on us, they could. But we don't have, like, so let me explain it this way. So we register every year, and 9 times out of 10, nobody bothers us. We don't get bothered by anybody. But if, like, for some reason, like, either they get the hair up their butt to start checking people, then, but they don't. They stay out of it. And, you know, if you're having, like, child family issues where, you know, cops and things, or CPS and all that's called, then they might come check on those things. But I mean, if you don't give them a reason, they don't. But yeah, no, I just need to, and it's like, yeah, I mean, that's just one area of things I need to go through. It's just, I have a really bad tendency of buying things, and then within less than a year, I go, yeah, no, we didn't really need that. So it's just a behavior that I need to fix. I know it, just gotta fix it. I try really hard, I promise. I do. And I'm trying harder this year. I have not bought any yarn that I can recall in March. No, I have bought yarn in March. I bought one skein, one thing. And I don't even know where it's at because it's missing at the moment. I sat it down somewhere and I don't know where I put it. It's around here somewhere. I cleaned up a little bit this last weekend when I got back home in preparation for my spring cleaning of my WIPs. I've almost finished a whole round on this bag. My goodness. I don't feel like I moved through the yarn very quickly. That's one thing, is I just want to, this thermal stitch, it's all single crochets. But that's okay. Hold on, I gotta catch up on. Also, the octopus hat I had done in 4 days and have been stressing about the eyes for a month. Oh no. I should have asked to see what they wanted before I flew. Oh, Erin, don't say that. Good morning, Miguel. Dib sale. I know. That's the thing, Frizzy. Is what, you know, like, I have a hard time. I stand here and go, what yarn could I put in that dip sale? And then I go, no, I really want to keep that one. I don't want to get rid of that. Like I could do something with that one. I really want I like the colors in that one, and it looks so pretty like this. I don't want to mess it up. Those are the thoughts that go through my head. And then I get absolutely nothing in my bin. Well, I have a bin full of stuff, but it's, yeah, like, that's my thought process, Frizzy. Like, I loaded a short on an ear warmer I made to donate to homeless. I stopped buying yarn just to buy it. I never get time to use it. No, I meant you bought from. Oh, that I bought from your bib sale. Yeah. Well, no, that I'm going to make a basket with. I just got that blanket yarn for it from you. I'm going to make a basket with that. I wish I would have. I wish it was in different colors because I would make it for my youngest because he wants a basket for his stuff. But I feel like the colors are too girly. But like, so I was thinking of giving him this one, this purple and blue one, and then the other one with the pink and the purple I would keep for myself. I know he wouldn't care what the colors are because he likes rainbows, but like, I don't know. I was like, I just don't. I want you to have a little bit more of a boy basket, you know? All right, one more, I think. And then I slip stitch into this one. I take this stitch marker out. Yeah, no, like that yarn I'm going to make a basket with. Oh, yeah, that's why I was like, no. So I have bought yarn in March. That's yeah. So I have bought yarn in March. Between Frizzy's, yeah, sorry. I haven't bought much. Good morning, Mary Ann. Hey, you know what? You needed the sleep. They're good for you. You're using Frizzy Dibs yarn today. Yay. All right, I put a row on. Good morning. How much time do I have left on this one? I wish the timer would stay up. 30 seconds, y'all. I got one row done in 20 minutes with all the talking and stuff. Okay. I got to get all this on there, and then this one can be finished. Gosh, I just wish I could get this one done faster. Because of how slow it is, it's like that. I think that's what's slowing me down with this one. All right. Ooh, is this a 6.5? This is a 6.5. I can use that. Okay, it's over here. So luck of the draw 13. So my next one is number 15, which is that luck of the draw one I had. So 20 minutes is on the board, is going. All right, let me see. Luck of the draw 13. All right, so I got 6, 7, 8, 9, basically the last half. I only got 4 weeks on here though. Oh no. Pick a number 1 through 5. I'm just gonna pick a number because I don't have week 5 on here. I don't even actually. I don't know if that's luck of the draw 13 or not. It should be. I just don't have week 5 on there, so all the granny and flower yarns at Michael's are on. I don't need any of those. I need to get rid of yarn. 3. Okay, so we'll put number 3 on, which is brown. We'll put brown on again. That works for me. Hold on. Am I even ready for it? Oh, I am. Okay. We'll do 3. I need to get a new protective. These boxes are gonna, this one end's gonna fall apart with as much as I open and shut it. All right, cut a tail. And then I'm going to stick this in here. Undo the last half of that stitch. Grab my brown. There we go. Put the brown on, put the brown on. I'm gonna have to remind myself how to do this one. Cause it's been a hot minute since Luck of the Draw 13 was around. Cause they're starting 15, I think. She was taking a week off after Luck of the Draw 14. So I think they're gonna start this week, maybe next week. I think it's this week. All right, so oh yeah, this was my favorite stitch. Never mind, I know how to do this. All right, so I need to do a stacked single. And then I skip over, no. Well, I need to figure out how to do this. Okay, so I drop down, okay. The first one on this one I have to drop down. This is definitely one of those I didn't repeat, so it's different every so many sections. So I have to figure out what I'm doing here. Got a great reaction to the picture I posted on my winter sweater progress yesterday. Oh, it's in her playlist? Okay. Yeah, I just, for some reason, I didn't get week number 5 written down. So in my phone, I have weeks 6 through 10 down. So that's why I just had you guys pick a number. Yeah, like, I don't think it looked ragged at all, Marianne. I think you're doing a fantabulous job on it. That round poncho that you posted, that turned out amazing. That one turned out awesome. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I almost forgot this was the spike, the extended double crochet that I like to do. It's one of my faves. The texture that it gives. You're working on timber trails and ripples in the creek currently. Fun times. It's funny because one of my whips is my secret poncho project. To someone in the chat that shall be not named. Frizzy. I mean, it's already out there. I know. That one turned out beautiful. I was trying to figure out what stitches you used. Are those cross stitches that you had in there? And then were there puffs or bobbles or popcorns or something? I feel like there was dots all over it. This yarn is on the wrong side, but I don't have room on the other side for it, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it. or turn this way. While I want to do ripples as a square. It's funny. Yeah, I basically took her Spike-tastic, I think she called it the Spike-tastic Granny, and I'm doing 3 rows of the spike extended double crochet, and then I do 2 rows of the regular granny stitch in between in my main color. See, this is kind of one I don't want to finish. I mean, I like it. See, I look at it and I'm like, ooh, the colors are really pretty, but I'm just like, I've lost my, you know, when I started making it, I lost the, I don't want to say I lost my crojo because I still want to crochet, but like I've lost my specific crojo for it. Like I said, I just want, and because of how far along it is, and that not being very far, I just don't want to finish it. So it's like, do I just stop now and take out what I've got on here and just continue, you know, work on stuff I have further along? You know, that's where I struggle a lot. Is I could frog this out, easily frog this out, and maybe could be a scarf. It's really thick. It's really wide. That's the thing, is a lot of my blankets could get turned into really thick scarves. If they weren't so wide, I could turn them into those bags, those rectangle bags that you fold in a way that they become a bag. The rectangles become a bag. Kind of like a rectangle like this, but it would be longer. It needs to be a whole lot longer. And you fold one side down like this. Like you have one side folded down like this, and then you fold this side up like this, and you fold it, and it like it becomes a bag. Half double crochet, and cross stitches. I thought I saw like bumps on it. Was I seeing it wrong? Oh no, never mind. The bumps were the cross stitches. Never mind. Oh jeez. That's how forgetful my mind is sometimes. Pretty much, yeah. Yep, pretty much. I make them all about 40 inches wide. Yeah, they're... Actually, this one's longer than 40 inches. I don't know how long this one is. It's as wide as my arm span, almost. Now my arms are stretched out. So it's a little stretched, but I think this is about a 50 inch wide blanket. I just don't know. I mean, I suppose it could be a really short scarf. I don't know if they're all the same size. Like, combine them into like a scrappy blanket. A crazy blanket for the house. That would be quite the blanket. So I have like this one. There's this one. Okay. There's this one. Okay, there's one of my 6.5 millimeters. That would be one crazy blanket. I don't know if I could get this to... Oh yeah, I'm just trying to see if they're the same width. Where's the other end at? There it is. Oh yeah, they're about the same. Yep. They're pretty much the same width. So I'm going to try and watch. This is what it would look like as a blanket. Ooh, it's funny. That's those two. And then, let's see, where is... Do we have any other ones? What? Why are you coming down here? Oh. I don't know where that came from. I thought I had another. I have that one, but I don't know how far along this one is. See, this one's further along. But this one's shorter, I think. This is my luck of the draw 14. This one, I think, shorter. Yeah, this one's shorter, so I couldn't add this one in. But this one, I think I'm gonna be okay finishing that one, because I really like the way it's turning out. I really don't have too many. I just have those two. Those are the only two I have that I can find. It's really just those two. And they're not very... Maybe I need to do a little bit more on this one to make it wider. So that way when I add it to that one, it's not so skinny, because it's just the two, really. I thought I had more blankets, but I think that's just all I have. Because my other luck of the draw that I have is a square. And the other blanket I have is a square. So I have two squares. I have two squares and two rectangles. What's my next one? How far into the 20 minutes am I even in? I didn't make it very far into that blanket. Well, I still have 5 minutes. I'll work 5 minutes on it, I guess. Just keep it and add to it when you have another one. There you go. I suppose that could work. How would I add these together? I don't even know if they have the same amount of stitches, though. That's the thing. Yeah, I don't know if the stitch count is the same. Because I don't remember. I don't recall what I was doing. Yes, I found my other 6.5. That's what I'm using. I'm just going to do a row of doubles. What I might do is just use up this brown in between. Because they're fun. It's a very scrappy blanket for sure. Scrappy in the sense that it's scrap patterns instead of scrap blankets. I wish I could do that. Like, you know, like take a row from, like, with the same stitch numbers. Like, you would have to go through and see, you know, your stitch row count and be like, all right, this one has 200 stitches in this one has 200 in this one, and combine, like, just put those two rows together from two random patterns, you know. That'd be funny. I was thinking maybe I just use up this brown, and then on the last row figure out how many stitches I have on these and see if I can join them. Because what I might have to do is I might have to add or subtract stitches in order to make it work. Because I know on my Across the Twisted Plains, that one has at least a 200 maybe. I don't remember. I don't remember how many I did. Whiptastic throw. Right? Instead of like scrap yarn, it's scrap pattern. How do you put those together? You know. Do y'all see a change? I can feel it in myself. The fact that I don't have to finish these, I'm like, that's two more off my plate. I'm just going to attach them to each other. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is just put on as many rows. Well, I don't know if I want to do that many because there's a lot of brown left. It might be like 10 inches of brown before I'm done with it. Maybe I could auction off my blanket, be like, here you go. I wish that Luck of the Draw 14 one was big enough I could add to it, but it's not wide enough. It's a 40-inch blanket, so. You guys kind of got me excited about doing this now. But then I'd have to purposely make a blanket. So you know what I'll do is I'll start the week. You know what I'm going to do? I think I need to pick 2 side-to-side patterns. Quick, easy ones that I could do for Luck of the Draw 15. And the first half of Luck of the Draw, I do, you know, I make it as wide as this blanket is, right? And just pick my colors. I don't think about, I'm going to try not to think about the colors that are in this blanket, and make the first half of Luck of the Draw 15 in one pattern on my blanket. And then on the next half of the Luck of the Draw, because it goes for 10 weeks. So for the first 5 weeks, I do one pattern. And for the next 5 weeks, I do another pattern. And maybe that's what I do for my Luck of the Draw 15. So then I can add to these blankets, or finish this blanket. That is what I was trying to do with that blanket right there. I was trying to turn it into one of those bags where you could fold it, you know. It just didn't work because it was too wide. Ooh, hold on. You know what? My other one's not, but it's also a lot wider, tall. Oh, probably won't work. I gotta get this row finished. We're making progress, even if we don't stick to the 20-minute timers. Just to add to this blanket, I think that's what I'll do for 15. I won't necessarily keep going, because if I keep going, it's just going to make this blanket forever long, and I don't want that. Now I want to see. I'm not a fan of those bags. necessarily because of, I'm not a huge fan of the ones that have the deep triangle valley in it. But if it would work, I might turn that one into a bag and then I can just sell it. I might need to have somebody line it though. One, two, this was 3, so this is technically the one I should be working on next. Yeah, this one's too wide. I was thinking I could fold this one, but it's too tall. That blanket, this one right here that I just pulled out, this one I can do a section on it in a day. So I just need to, you know, one of these weeks maybe just make it my goal for that week to finish the blanket that week. Maybe that could be my goal for next week, is to put the last 5 weeks on it, or 4 weeks. I think it's 4 weeks. And then that one will be done. Because I think I have like 4 days maybe left on this one. 3, 6, yeah. I just have the last 4 weeks to put on that one. So I think that's what I'll do, is just each day just put my next week on. And then it should only take me, if that's all I work on, it should only take me 4 days to finish it. Oh my gosh, I gotta put myself on a different spot. There we go. I looked cross-eyed in my paused video. Making another phone pouch. Yay! I made another phone pouch yesterday. Basically, okay, so y'all, I did one in cotton. It's upstairs. I should have brought it down here to show you guys. I leave the basket that I was working on yesterday. I left it upstairs. But anyway, I made another one in cotton. It took another 5 rows on top of the 7 that I did on the original chunky bag. So it took 12 rounds of double crochets instead of 7. And then I did 3 rounds of the single crochets and forgot to do my loop thing for the button. So it has a 4th round of single crochets, I think. I'd have to look at it again. I can't remember. Need coffee. She snuck in here a little bit ago. So yeah, it took a lot more rounds to make the same size bag. Yeah, but it turned out pretty cute, I think. I still gotta put that one tail in that I had on it. I like the fact that I was able to make it without having to reattach the yarn. I could have like changed colors every round or so, and it would have carried up in the inside of the bag. But for you know, you can do it in any color you want. Self-changing colors, variegated. All right, so I have a row of double crochets on here. Trying to decide if I want to do more rows of double crochets before I join the other blanket, or start joining it. I kind of want to see if I can join it. I just need to figure out if the stitch count is the same. Let's see. All right, if you guys are counting on anything, 12 or 13 with the cotton. Yeah. 2, 4. All right, I'm counting. So if you're counting, I'm sorry. Pause me or mute me if you need to for a minute, couple minutes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 96, 98, 100, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. 219. 219, 219, 219. Okay, that's an odd number. Very odd number. I think this is, I feel like I have this written down somewhere. Where is my, so I did a foundation of 130. That is way different. But they're the same size. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 29, 30. So yeah, it's only 130. But they're the same size. That is like 100 row difference. Or sorry, 100 stitches difference. Might have to stitch mark it together to see. I don't know. Okay. But they're the same size. It's just crazy. Crazy, I tell ya. Crazy. All right, so funny enough, they're both done with the same hook size too. Okay, so I am a little different in length. It is a little different, but it's still not enough. Like I might have to stretch this one out a little bit. Put a couple, crochet a row on that one and make it the same. I have to add a whole another 110. But see, the thing is this one had more stitches and it's shorter. Like if you come down here and look, it's slightly shorter, but it has more stitches. I don't know how to combine those two. So how could I do that? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, in the same 5 stitch size, they're even with each other. It's just I might have to I counted right, didn't I? Or did I? Wait a second. I didn't get it to 219, did I? No, I counted that wrong. I gotta I think I meant 119, not 219. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100. I think where 200 came from, I don't know. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 19. So that Too Many Christmas. I'm always 10 stitches off. 11 stitches. Too Many Christmas. So I just need to add 11 stitches to this one. Oh my goodness gracious. So what I need to do is I just need to undo this row and add 11 stitches into it. That's all I need to do. So there's 119. Or I just do it on the next row. Or I just do one more row of double crochets and add them in. I need 11 stitches over 119. So what would that be? Let's do the math. So 119 divided by, so every 10 stitches add a stitch in. Yeah, Rebecca did a beautiful job on that. All right, so I'm going to add one here at the beginning. And then I'm going to go 1, 2. No, I don't want to add it at the beginning. It makes it stick out. It shouldn't, though. It should be straight up. Nope, I'll go 10 and then add it in. It's scrappy crazy, so it doesn't have to be exact. Well, I'm not trying to make it maybe exact, but hey, if I can add them in, I'll add them in. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll just add another row, it's fine. 10, and then I add another one there. And then 10 more, right? Every 10 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is it every in the 10th stitch or the 11th stitch that I add the other one in? Good job, Erin. Woohoo! Yay! Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I'm adding a stitch in on the 10th stitch. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. All right, I'm gonna mark down how many I've done. 3. 1, 2, 3. So I need 11 stitches. 2 down, 2 to go. Woo woo! Well, I'm excited to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I feel like I'm not gonna have enough over this, but it'll be all right. I'll have some more stitches in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or should I do it on the 9th one? I don't know. 9, 10, 11. All right, so I've got 5 so far. And I'm about, not quite halfway. So I should be able to get the other 6 or so in there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rebecca does a lot of amazing work. There's 6. Okay. Stop getting, there we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like that's all I'm doing now is counting and with you guys. 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo woo! More copy obtained. Nice. 11. There's 7. Got 4 more to put in. Am I gonna make it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I tell it how it is, Rebecca. The truth. There's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. One more. Stopping my ADHD meds because I didn't feel like they did anything, so maybe that's where my tiredness is coming from. Could be, yeah. Those silly side effects. Gotta love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So by putting it in every 10, I was able to get 11 in before I got to the other end. So I just stopped, but man, do these eyes feel heavy. You will have to keep me going in the life. Lots of coffee. Go get yourself an energy drink. A good one. Not one of those 5-hour ones or the monsters. Ugh. Okay, so I should, in theory, have 130 stitches now. Okay, do y'all remember, are any of you familiar with join as you go, where you join a solid side? I think you have to like slip stitch into the other stitch and then like do your double crochet into the next one. I wish I could see it and I could get started on it. Join, oh come on. Join as you go. Solid. Just need to see how to get started. I just wish, like, are you able to, like, type it out in a clear way? Like, I don't know. I'm just doing one row where I've seen it before. I just can't, like, get it started is my issue. I just see it, like, getting started. Make your stitch and slip into the other piece. When you slip, go down through the stitch and pull the yarn up. I've been hearing the Charlie Brown teacher's voice here as I look at Premier to restock my cotton next month. Hold on. Make your stitch and slip into the other piece. Okay, so actually let me finish this one off real quick. I'm going to join it with the brown. All right. Okay. So I'm going to start a stacked single crochet. And then slip into the other piece. Get out of my way. So slip, pull up the yarn, then make the next stitch the other side. Slip into the other blanket, but put the hook down through it and so I go into the next one, make my stitch, slip into the next one up here, I don't know if I'm doing it right. Slip into the next one, go down into this one. I think, you know what, I'm just gonna go with it. If it doesn't work, I can always pull this back out. I mean, it looks good, what I'm doing so far. So I'm making my stitch into the next one, then I slip into the next stitch up on the top blanket. Then I do my double crochet down into the next one. Then I slip into the next on the blue blanket. And then I go down into the next one on the brown. So this is what I'm doing right now. Let's see if I can do this without pulling it out too much. That's what I'm doing so far. I don't know if you can see this. Oh, you do it with a single? Heck yeah, more height. I suppose I could have done it with a single, but why is that so loose like that? And then slip into the blue, and then down into the next one. I mean, my edge is a little wonky, but that's okay. I can always maybe come around with a border. Oh wait, hold on. My coffee cup. Grammy Rita, remedy that ASAP. Must remedy that ASAP. Okay. I am going to get this done today then. I'm going to get these joined. I wish I had enough time on the live to do it, but I don't know if I do. I got 10 minutes to do 100 stitches, basically. Because I've done at least, maybe 10 to 15. And trying to slip stitch into the top of the bead stitch is quite interesting. But I'm making it work. I'm getting it. It's just a little slow. Slow going. Okay, I need to resituate this. My brown is on the wrong side. Okay, this should be short. Ah, that's sticking to me. There we go. Yeah, static. Static. Go in your recycle bin. Stop sticking to everything. The static on this yarn. Oh, there we go. Got it. I'll finish mine and then you can bring me a cup. All right. Okay, there we go. The static today. Whew. Yes, you can frog it very easily. I do like this. I didn't think about joining with a single crochet, but I like this. I like the double. It gives it a little bit more of a separation between the two blankets too. The two patterns. I thought about taking my other patterns and making up like kind of like a swatch of them. Not like a swatch, but you know, like pretend like I'm going to work up a whole blanket, but just work up, you know, a foot or so of it to add to this. And that way it'll be a scrappy pattern, scrap blanket of all my patterns I've done so far that you guys have patterns for. I think I'm going to make spaghetti tonight for dinner. I've been wanting that for a while. And every time I say it, my family's like, "Oh, I don't want spaghetti." Well, too bad. Mom wants spaghetti, so. This is like a big sectioned sampler. Yeah, that's what I was like. I could, you know, put big sections of samplers of all the patterns that I've done, which wouldn't be too many. I just have 2 more to put on here. I've got the busy bee I could add to it, and then I've got but I'd have to figure out how to do them in rows because the busy bee and the cross pop are both done in the square. So I just have to figure out how to do them in the rows, which shouldn't be too bad. This. We are having baked cod. Ooh. So how are you fixing it, Rebecca? I use tilapia all the time, so I'd be interested to use cod and see. But, you know, if you have a good recipe for it, like it's flavorful, you know, and not bland. That's the thing with fish is you just gotta have a lot of flavor. It's so easy to make fish bland. And I don't want that. And we like fish, you know? Yeah. I need to call it done, right? Thanks for talking me off the ledge, Rebecca. 5 minutes. This is true. I need to stop trying to make it more. Just make it done. Make it done. So this is what it's looking like so far joined. I just need to get all these tails in. It'll look better. It kind of works. It's funny how that works out like that. It's funny how it works out like that. So what should if I do a border on this, to border it off, what should I do color-wise? I got black, white, orange, purple, all in this one bin where the brown is. Maybe I do purple. I don't know. Different. Something different. Or bright orange. Crazy fun lap blanket. Yep. I feel like it, I don't know, does it need a border or just keep it crazy on the edges too? A border won't take me long. I just need to, I probably would do like a round of half doubles and doubles or something. Something simple. Nothing too extravagant. Let's see. You bake it with Parmesan crust and butter and lemon sauce. Crab stitch border just to blend them together. There you go. You would use black. Okay. That is what I'll do. Because the crab stitch that I would do, it wouldn't be the reverse single crochet. I would do it in one of the ways that I've learned where I can go forward with it. So makes it even better. Go forward with it, stick it where I want it to go, and make it work. Good morning, Clever Garden. I am almost halfway. I'm about to get off here in a couple minutes though. I really want to finish this, but that's not going to happen on the live. It's going to be at least another probably 20 or 30 minutes for me to finish this row because of how I'm doing this. So I should probably just go one more stitch and then I'll finish. I'll say I'll do my goodbyes and then I'm like another stitch and I'll keep just one more stitch, just one more stitch. I don't like doing the reverse, so I'll do it forward. There's a couple different ways that I've learned to do it forwards, so and it gives the same effect. And so I'm like, yeah, the easier the better. There's one where you take it and you just spin the hook, and then there's another one where you don't have to spin the hook. I can't remember what the other one was. I'd have to find it. Oh, I know what it is. You go like this. You just wrap the yarn around the hook like I just did. Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic Tuesday. I will see you at Frizzy's Live here in about an hour and a half. Oh, you're fine. I'll be back here 7:30 a.m. Central. I go for about 2 hours. So tomorrow's I don't have Bible study anymore on Wednesdays, so I'll be able to stay past 9. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great Tuesday, and I will be back here, same time, same place. And know you're somebody to somebody. And thank you guys for being, like I said, motivating, uplifting, supportive. You guys really helped a lot today. Thank you so much. And I will see you at Frizzy's Live in an hour and a half. So see you later. Bye.